Okay, here we are on 6.5 notes part 2, square. So a square is a parallelogram. It has all of the properties of a parallelogram. Um, and also it has four congruent sides. That's a property of a rhombus. And four congruent angles. That's a property of a rectangle. So therefore, a square is both a rectangle and a rhombus. Okay, so a square has all of the properties of a parallelogram, all of the properties of a rectangle, and all of the properties of a rhombus. Okay, so lots of things going on in a square. Okay, so for these notes, we only have 4 exercises. So here we go. MNPQ is a square. If PQ is 3 square root of 2 and AP is 3, find each measure. So for number 1, we're looking for AQ, which is right here. So I'm going to call it X. Okay. Now we know that the diagonals are perpendicular. So I know that I have a right angle right here. Okay, so I have a right triangle right here. Now, I also know that in a square that the angles are 90 degrees each, right? So I have 90-degree angle, but also that the diagonals bisect the angles. So all of these squares, I'm sorry, all of these triangles are 45, 45, 90 triangles. I'm going to draw that separately right here. So I have 45, 45, 90. Now remember, the special relationship between the sides is x, x, x square root of 2. So if we know that we have 3 right here, then this side right here, x, is the same thing. That's also 3. That's 3, 3, 3 square root of 2. That's the relationship. Okay? You can also do Pythagorean theorem. It would be a little tougher to do, but you can also do x squared plus 3 squared equals 3 square root of 2 squared. And if you went and you did that, just keep in mind that 3 square root of 2 squared is 9 times 2, which is 18. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, let's move on to number 2. We're looking for the measure of APQ. APQ, we just went over that. This angle right here has to be 45 degrees in a square, okay? Because we have a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Every single one of these is 45, 45, 90 in a square. Okay, so that's 45 degrees. And I'm just going to write in for AQ. We determined that that was 3. Okay, for number 3, I have measure of angle MNP. Measure of angle MNP is 90 degrees because it's a square. So that one's nice and easy. For number 4, we're looking for PM. PM is the diagonal. Now we know that AP, this piece right here, is 3 because they told us that it was 3. So therefore, the other piece is also 3. So PM, the entire thing, has to be 6. 3 plus 3. Okay? That's all there is to these notes. Let me know if you have any questions.